In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple examples involving finding the difference of polynomials. So in our last video, we had plus signs in this spot. Now we are subtracting. And the big idea here, the big thing that you really need to be careful with is that when you subtract a quantity, you need to realize that you are subtracting this negative 2n squared, and you are subtracting this positive 2n, and you are subtracting this negative 4. In other words, you absolutely have to distribute this negative. So when I rewrite this problem, I am going to write this as 4n squared plus 5. That piece isn't going to change. Once again, when you subtract a negative, we're just going to say plus 2n squared minus positive 2n. So when you subtract a positive, you can just think of that as just minus 2n. Don't need the positive sign in front of that 2n. And we're subtracting negative 4. And when we subtract negative 4, we're going to add 4. Once you get past that step, everything is the same as what we did in the past video with just combining our like terms. So we have positive 4n squared and positive 2n squared. Those are like terms. We can combine those. That is 6n squared. This minus 2n, there's no other terms in here with an n, so there's nothing to put that with. So we just have minus 2n, and this positive 5 right here, and this positive 4 like terms, those can be combined. That's just going to be plus 9. So this one, your final answer is 6n squared minus 2n plus 9. One more example. We have 4x squared minus 3x plus 5 minus the quantity 3x squared minus x minus 8. So once again, we need to make sure that we distribute this negative. And actually, let me this time write this in 2 steps just to make sure this is super clear. So we are subtracting this 3x squared, and we are subtracting negative x, and we are subtracting negative 8. And when I subtract a negative, that's the same as just adding a positive, so I'm going to rewrite this as 4x squared minus 3x plus 5 minus 3x squared plus x plus 8. Let's combine our like terms. So I got this positive 4x squared and this negative 3x squared. Those are like terms. They have the same base of x here, with the same exponent of 2. 4x squared minus 3x squared is just 1x squared, or positive x squared. Next, we have this minus or negative 3x and this positive x. Negative 3x and positive x, when you put those together, you got more on the negative side of things. So that's going to be negative 2x. And last, we have these numbers. We have positive 5, positive 8. Combine those like terms, and we get plus 13. Final answer is x squared minus 2x plus 13.